recognize so many faces and names in this gallery of pictures. A lot of you know me already. I'm Linda McAlister, Executive Director of Schmidt Vocal Arts. We are an organization with a mission to help young artists pursue their passion in music by providing vocal competitions, educational programming, and scholarships. Our flagship program, which a lot of you have taken part in, is the Schmidt Vocal Competition. We have 16 vocal competitions across the country open to high school sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Each location has a masterclass with our adjudicators and offers generous cash awards and opportunities to earn need-based scholarships to study voice at the university level. This year, we also, for the first time, offered a competition for undergraduate singers. We are currently in our process of round 1 judging, and we will announce the round 2 singers next weekend. At the end of May, we'll announce our 4 winners, each receiving a $5,000 cash award. So all of your high school singers, make sure you keep an eye out for that when you end up at the university. In the age of COVID-19, we have actually expanded our programming for singers. In addition to our undergraduate competition, we have been offering a free webinar series including masterclasses with Christine Gerke and Russell Thomas, to webinars like developing your brand on social media. We have some great classes coming up, including masterclasses with Mia Eam from Rice University tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, conductor Tufik Matuk on May 9th, and composer Jake Heggie on May 23rd, all featuring SVA alumni singers. We also have alumni concerts every other Thursday night via our YouTube channel, with our next one on Thursday, May 6th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You can check those out on our website, schmidtvocalarts.org. Also, keep an eye on our social media because we will be making some big announcements for next year over the summertime. We also have a 2-week summer institute, the Schmidt Vocal Institute, where about 30 singers from across the country come together at Miami University of Ohio. In just a few weeks, we will welcome mezzo-soprano Denise Graves, pianist coach JJ Penna from the New England Conservatory and Juilliard, and last but not least, Craig Terry, the musical director of the Ryan Opera Center at the Lyric Opera of Chicago. Craig will not only be coaching our singers in master classes, but is also curating and performing with all of our young artists. So joining us today is Grammy award-winning pianist and arranger, Craig Terry. He enjoys an international career, regularly performing with the world's leading singers and instrumentalists. Currently, Craig serves as music director of the Patrick G. and Shirley W. Ryan Opera Center at Lyric Opera of Chicago, after having served for 11 seasons at Lyric as assistant conductor. Previously, he served as assistant conductor at the Metropolitan Opera after joining its Lindemann Young Artist Development Program. He is artistic director of Beyond the Aria, a highly acclaimed recital series now in its 7th sold-out season, presented by the Harris Theater in collaboration with the Ryan Opera Center and the Lyric Opera of Chicago. Craig's discography includes 4 recently released recordings, including Diva on Detour with Patricia Rissette, As Long as There Are Songs with Stephanie Blythe, and Chanson de Vue with Nicole Cabell. His latest recording project with Joyce DiDonato, Songplay, released by Warner Classics, received the 2020 Grammy Award for Best Classical Solo Vocal Album. So it is with great pleasure that I welcome today, not only an amazing colleague, but also a great friend, Craig Terry.
Yeah, thanks so much, Linda. That's so dear. Thank you, everybody. I'm so excited. You know, Linda is a superstar and we've been friends for so long. And every time I've had any interaction with Schmidt or with the wonderful singers and artists of Schmidt, it's been incredibly rewarding for me. So I'm super grateful and honored to be asked for this hour. And I can't wait to get started. Who's up first?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm Craig. It's nice to meet you.
Hi.
Lexi, where are you calling in from?
Southern California.
All right, not bad. That's not a bad place. Where in Southern California are you?
Orange County.
Lovely. Lovely. So how old are you? Are you in school somewhere? Tell me your story briefly and then we'll get to it.
Okay, I'm 18. I'm a senior in high school at Mission Viejo High School.
Awesome.
I've been singing like my whole life.
Cool.
And I'm in choir at school, and I'm also taking voice lessons outside of school, obviously. I'm very
Nice.
excited to be here, a little nervous.
Cool. No, don't be nervous. This is just fun, like friends making music together. That's it. That's what we're doing today. So what are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing The Years of the Spring by Beach.
Marvelous. I look forward to it.
Okay. The years of the spring and days of the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides to the years of the spring and days of the morn, the larks on the wing, the snails on the thorn, God's in his hand, God's in his hand.
Well done, bravo, that's so beautiful.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful voice, like it's very beautiful what you do. So I'm wondering, do you have your original audio on?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Hold on. So it is on.
Lexi,
Excellent.
I'm gonna send you some audio instructions while Craig kind of gives you an initial like some initial thoughts. Make sure that all of these settings are correct. You were just a little bit there was a little bit of electric static on some of the high notes.
Oh no.
Although even through the static, it sounded beautiful. So but like that would be good to do that. So tell me about this song. I mean, I love it. You're singing this song today. It feels like it's perfect, even though it's spring all the time in Southern California. Like in other parts of the country where it's not spring all the time, it's great. And so tell me about this song. Why did you choose it?
This song is it's so bright and lively and happy. The way I sing it is as if I'm telling somebody about this beautiful, perfect place where it's always spring. There are larks, there are snails on the thorns. Even the snails on the thorns are beautiful and happy.
Yeah. So what can you tell me about Amy Beach?
Amy Beach, I haven't done much research about her specifically.
Amy Beach is an awesome woman. She was born in 1867. She's from Boston. She was the first woman to have a symphony played and published, period.
Wow.
By the Boston Symphony. And, she lived in the Reconstruction time. She grew up, in that like 1860s, 1870s period. And she was a fantastic pianist. I mean, she was like a marvel and a superstar. And still, like, her piano quintets and her songs are of the highest quality. But she was the first woman to make many things happen for herself in music. And, she played a concerto with the Boston Symphony, her own piano concerto. So this is a woman who she had to make her way in a time in which, it wasn't so easy for a woman musician to make her way. So whenever I hear this music, it makes me think of someone who just she went after it and did what she loved and had a huge success and was a trailblazer in a pretty amazing way. So whatever way you think spring works, if spring works as like the end of COVID and whatever the last, 14 months have been for all of us, and all of a sudden it's spring and people are going outside again. And that's how I feel. I mean, there are concerts happening and things happening in the world, and I'm so optimistic about what is going on. So when you started, the years, maybe you think about, maybe it's this year at the spring, the days of the morn, it's time to do it. For you, it's time to go to university, have your last summer, whatever it is. Try one more time from the top and.
Let me check my audio settings. Sorry.
Don't worry. This is the reality in these times. Do not worry about it.
Well, think I have them all good.
Give it a shot.
Okay. The years of the spring and days of the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides do burn.
Very good. So for me, say the words one time from the beginning.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Just speak the words for me once.
Okay. The years at the spring, the days at the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides do pearled.
So see, that's beautiful when you say it with a big smile on your face in this way. When you sing it, have that same, like get a real breath, go, so in whatever way, I know it starts suddenly in your tracks. You don't have a lot of time for that first breath, but take the time to breathe and then sing with a big smile on your face and see what happens.
Okay. The years of the spring and days of the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides do burn.
That's so beautiful. That is, for me, that is so much better as a thing. There's just joy coming out of your face. The big, beautiful smile. So then the years at the spring, right? Don't be afraid to sing real E vowels. So it's not like the years at the spring in some kind of position that is not the vowel. Just when you're singing in English for Americans, go for the real vowels and see what happens. Like at the very, I'm sure that you sing much higher than A flat. I get the feeling in your real life, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So this piece for you does not pose any kind of vocal issue in terms of what you can do, right? None. So I would go for the authentic approach of just saying the words in a way that's the big smile, real vowels, and just letting it out in the way that, you know, it's true. The years of the spring. One more time. Beautiful.
The years and days of the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides do burn. The years of the spring and days of the morn, the larks on the wing, the snails on the thorn, God's in his heart.
So good. So when you get to like God's in his heaven, all is right with the world, right? That's what you say.
Yeah.
So for me, that's even more, it's even happier and more joyful. God's in his heaven, God's in his heaven. And then you can let it all out in the end. It's very beautiful. One more thing to think about. I find that when you breathe, you could cut the phrases off slightly earlier so you have more of a chance to get that really like generous inhalation that you want.
Okay.
God's in his heaven. So don't feel like you're being an excellent musician by, you know, trying to make long, beautiful phrases that go. Cut them off a little bit sooner so you never have to like have that kind of a breath. Because for me, that catch breath thing makes tension and it takes away from like the intrinsic beauty of your voice.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. Well, I'll try one more time from the top.
Okay. The years of the spring and days of the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides do burn.
Breathe.
The years of the spring and days of the morn, the larks on the wing, the snails on the thorn.
Smile.
God's in his heart. God's in his heart.
Good. Beautiful. So just when we sing like that's gorgeous, when you sing it without a track, I would hold it A flat forever. So right. and then a big breath and go forward. So you can make a big finish. So I would just put a big fermata over that A flat, and then let yourself just let it out without a track, and then go. Just sing the word world for me. World. So world is diphthong ooh right? Ooh and then a schwa. Ooh, world, right? Exactly. So let the ooh vowel vibrate. Ooh, world. And then sing all the way through it. Just try it.
Okay.
Good. And again, and put that schwa in the ooh space. So, ooh, world. That's good. Or if you want an ah vowel, ooh, whatever vowel you want for that second vowel of the diphthong, go after it. So you're really making the vowel that you want. Ooh, world. That's very good. And then ooh, old, right? Ooh, so even if you go to ooh, world, if is the vowel, right? Sing That's it. Ooh, as the diphthong. That's it. Good. Beautiful. It's so not. So what is your next plan for the next year? Do you have a school plan yet?
Well, I'm going to visit some schools this weekend in Texas.
Which ones are you going to?
I'm going to SMU and TCU.
Nice. Lovely. Well, they're awesome people at both of those places.
Oh, UNT. Sorry.
Yes. Well, you'll be well taken care of at any of those places that you choose. It's a pleasure to hear you. Thank you so much for singing for me, and I look forward to following your progress.
Thank you. I am getting to go to the vocal intensive this summer, so I very much look forward to seeing you in person.
So we'll get to perform together. I look forward to that very much. All right. Wonderful.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Lexi, so much. That was great. Joseph, I believe you're next.
Yeah. I'm just getting my.
Hi, Joseph.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you? Where are you right now?
Right now I'm in my home in Brooklyn, New York.
Nice, Brooklyn. Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you in Brooklyn?
I live in Marine Park.
Lovely. Awesome. Yeah. Very cool. So what are you gonna sing for us?
I'm gonna sing "O del mio dolce ardor" by Gluck.
Excellent. I look forward to it. Give it a go.
All right. Get my track right. O del mio dolce ardor, bramato getto, l'aura che tu respiri, al fin respiro, al fin respiro. Ovunque il guardo io giro, le tue vaghe sembianze, amore in me dipinge, il mio pensier si vinge, le più liete speranze, e nel desio che così m'empie il petto, cerco te, chiamo te, spero al fin respiro. Al fin
Bravo. Wow, that's really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You have a gorgeous voice. Wow.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Tell me about your training. How did you start singing?
Well, I first started singing in when I was in the 3rd grade. I joined the church choir in the church and started singing then. And then I got into high school and I started learning more about music and everything. And then I got my voice teacher, Christine. She came to me and wanted to train me, and I learned a lot from her. And now this is where I am today. And
amazing. So what year are you in school?
yeah, I'm in Edward R. Murrow High School in Brooklyn.
Cool. And you're a senior?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
So do you know what you're going to do next year yet?
I'm planning on going to Juilliard. I got into Juilliard, and I'm planning on going there.
That is just what I was expecting you to say after having heard you just now. That you're going to have a wonderful time there. They'll take great care of you, and there are wonderful people there to help you. So okay, you have a beautiful voice. I mean, it's very high level for where you are in the world. It's very impressive what you do. Talk to me about this song. What are you thinking about while you sing it?
Because I'm with this girl. I love her so much, and I could finally breathe because she loves me too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So you found that thing. So does that make you happy as a thing?
Yes, very happy.
So how would it be if you smiled a little bit while you sang it?
That could work, yeah. That could
Yeah,
work.
I think so. I mean, to me, like that smile, that is a smile of someone who is happy to be in a new relationship. Like I've been waiting and waiting. I find this person. Yes, finally I can breathe. I've been dreaming of this for whatever way you think about it. And the beauty of all this music is that the story you have right now in your head for this song, it will change in every moment, because in whatever way you think of it right now is what you have to do. So say, just speak the words to the first line for me.
Oh, del mio dolce ardor,
Good. So dolce. So when you have an L, this liquid L, so you say the word dolce.
Dolce.
And what you want for the end of your tongue, for the L, right? Dolce. So you want the end of your tongue to have no tension in it, right? So so dolce.
Dolce.
So you want the L, so you keep the air going. So dolce. When you have like L followed by C, or by this sort of CH sound, you want the air to continue, but you want to have as little tension as possible where your tongue meets your teeth. Dolce.
Dolce.
That's it. One more time.
Dolce.
Oh, del mio dolce ardor.
Oh, del mio dolce ardor.
Good. Dolce, dolce. Where does your tongue hit your teeth for the L?
Dolce. Like the top teeth, it hits.
Exactly. So right where your gum line meets your teeth, right? Dolce. And that's, because D, N, T, L are the dental consonants, right?
Right.
And they're also the consonants in the word dental. And they're all formed in that place, right? So dolce.
Dolce.
That's right. And when you make the ch, dolce, try not to, again, make the end of your tongue too rigid. Otherwise you get dolce, dolce.
Dolce.
That's right. And that way there's no tension here at the end of your tongue. And when you're singing in Italian, like getting rid of the tension in your lips for the doubles and in the end of your tongue for those dental consonants is the way that you'll get the most Italianate kind of sound. So, bra, bra. And the more you can roll the R's, bramato oggetto. Just say it once.
Bramato oggetto.
Can you roll the R's? Bramato.
Bramato oggetto.
And there are two G's. Oggetto.
Oggetto.
So and again, same thing. Oggetto. So try to keep the end of your tongue as loose as possible. Oggetto.
Oggetto.
That's it. Perfect. O del mio dolce ardor bramato oggetto.
O del mio dolce ardor bramato oggetto.
I did the same thing. Bramato oggetto.
Bramato oggetto.
And the more you can roll those R's, because see, for someone with your potential and your voice type, the more you can get rid of the tension in the way you say those words, the more your beautiful voice will just come flowing out. Bramato oggetto.
Bramato oggetto.
And whenever you have an R that you can roll, for everyone who is here, you cannot roll an R with tension, right? It's not impossible. It won't work. So bramato.
Bramato.
Even more. Roll it in an obscene way. Bramato.
Bramato.
That sounds like Italian. That's Brooklyn, baby. That's good. Now, bramato oggetto.
Bramato oggetto.
That's very beautiful. Sing that just from the... What key are we going to get written flat, right? Oh, del mio...
O del mio dolce ardor.
That's very beautiful. So, dolce, dolce.
Dolce.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Dolce. And let the L be nice and long. I don't know if you talk about fricative combinations, but when you have like two consonants together in this way, you can make 35 L's and no one will ever complain to you that it's a double L if it's before a C, right? If it's intervocalic, you can't do that. But if it's dolce ardor. Exactly. Oh.
Dolce ardor.
Sing, oh, del mio dolce.
O del mio dolce ardor.
Going.
Bramato oggetto. Bramato.
That's very beautiful. So again, brama. Roll those R's and go to the top. Get a good breath first. Exhale first. Inhale and sing.
Bramato oggetto.
That is incredibly beautiful as a sound. And the more, do you feel that? The more you can release that with the air and with the way you make those consonants and the vowels that come after, you'll make as little tension as possible, which will just help you moving forward. It's really beautiful. When you get to the middle, when it goes to major, ovunque, right?
Yeah.
Ovunque, this is where you have to really start to smile, right? It's in major. Try. I want you to make a real ovunque.
Ovunque il guardo di oggi.
And when you say vunque, it's the NG in the back, right? Vunque. Just say it once.
Vunque.
And keep the energy going. Ovunque. Yeah, good. Sing that.
Ovunque il guardo.
It almost sounds like vunque instead of vunque. Like it sounds like just an N without the NG. Keep the NG in that sound. Ovunque il guardo.
Okay. Ovunque il guardo io giro.
And when you're singing the thing about a voice like yours that is so beautiful in the bottom of the voice too, just because it's easy for you to do, don't give up on the air. Right. Like sing all the way to the bottom of that phrase, because for your voice, a low G like that is just resonant and beautiful. And that's what, there's a wonderful jazz singer at some point you should listen to called Johnny Hartman. There's a great recording he made. And he, for me, is a perfect example of someone who sang in a different style, who understands how a low voice is supposed to work in a different style. So just have a little, there's a great album that he made with saxophonist. I just forgot his name. I'll think of it in a second. But that's what that Charlie Parker. So that's what, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of the idea. So saying,
ovunque il guardo io giro.
Good. I mean, that's beautiful. G. I And make that eval again, not like but a real eval. Giro, very natural, without any tension here. Sing giro. See, what I see is like really, really tense lips. So just say iro.
Giro.
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 Sing that giro.
Giro.
Exactly. And again, the more natural it can be. And of course, in the very bottom, I know you have giro. You have to open a little bit to make it happen, giro. But try to do it in a way that there's no tension, like in your jaw, making oh.
Okay. Giro.
That's now send the air.
Giro.
Very beautiful. And then now exhale first and then do it again.
Giro.
Now, do you feel that? Do you feel what that feels like?
Yeah.
That's a much different sound, even over Zoom, which I think is quite wonderful. Listen, you are incredibly gifted. I look forward to following your progress as things go forward. Thank you so much. Have a great summer. Enjoy your time in New York. And I look forward to hearing all about what happens.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's a real pleasure to hear you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So amazing, Joseph. Thank you so much. Okay, we have Thalia next.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Craig. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Where are you zooming in from?
Also Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, all these New Yorkers. Love it. So so tell me about you. How did you start singing?
Well, actually, classically, I only was introduced to classical music in my first year of high school.
Amazing.
I never really knew that I could sing classically, but I was lucky to go to a music school, so that's where I first started learning about everything.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, what are you going to sing for us today?
I'm going to be singing De Vieni non tardar from Le Nozze di Figaro by Mozart.
Excellent. I look forward to hearing it.
Just to clarify, you want the original sound on, right?
I'm going to leave that to the professionals to tell you.
Correct.
Thank you. Giunsi al fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio. Timide cure uscite dal mio petto a turbar non venite il mio diletto. Oh, come par che all'amoroso fuoco l'amenità del loco, la terra e il ciel risponda. Come la notte i furti miei seconda. Vieni non tardar, oh gioia bella. Vieni ove amore per goder t'appella. Finché non splende in ciel notturna face. Finché l'aria è ancor bruna il mondo tace.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful to hear you. You have a gorgeous voice. So what drew you to this piece? Talk to me about Susanna. What is she doing here?
Susanna is trying to, well, she's singing an aria. It's like a declaration of love to trick the Count. And she dresses up as the Countess because previous to this, she decided with Figaro that she wanted to get married with him, but then he finds out that she has a date with the Count and he gets upset, so he decides to follow her into the garden while she sings the song. So he thinks that she's singing this to the Count, but it's like a secret love message to him.
The opera is fun, right? Like all these, Marriage of Figaro is one of the great operas ever, and it's just, like a marvel of humanity, I think, that somebody gets to do. And Susanna is like the heart of the show, she and Figaro. And so, but what I find interesting about this piece is that you're singing as the Countess. And, all the other music you have in the show is, it's light and fast and it's all quick. And finally you get a chance to like show, and whether in your heart you're singing to Figaro or whether you're just trying to invoke the Countess is interesting, I think, as an idea. Start the aria for me and say the words for me.
Do you want to put the accompaniment?
I'll give you some chords as we go, but just speak the words for me once.
Okay. Dei vieni non tardar, o gioia.
Non tardar. And what I want you to get onto is like you can really roll these R's in a way that it will help you in terms of just the breathing. Dei vieni non tardar, o gioia bella.
Dei vieni non tardar, o gioia bella.
And gioia bella is like,
beautiful joy.
Beautiful joy, exactly.
Gioia bella.
Gioia bella.
Gioia bella.
There you go, with a big smile. Exactly. It's for me. This has to, it's full of love, but also for her, gioia bella. The more authentic you can make this in terms of how you think about it is good, because the bones are really good. You have a beautiful voice. You've studied it very well. I mean, you're in a good position with this piece. And now it's either about figuring out how you're going to put yourself into it. And is this something that you find that you imagine someone singing to someone else, or are you singing to someone in your own world? I mean, how do you think about this when you sing it?
When I first started learning the piece, it was kind of thinking about somebody else, but I didn't really like it. It didn't work out, so I'm just thinking as if I'm in the song part of the
character. Exactly. Well, that's great as a thing. Maybe non tardaro gioia, and so when you were like gioia, when you have something like that to say, that vowel has to grow. Oh, gioia bella, gioia bella. So it's full of energy.
To sing it, you want?
Just sing it, yeah.
Non tardar, gioia bella.
And so that's so beautiful. So say for me once, gioia bella.
Gioia bella.
See, when you say it, your ahs are so nice and bright, but when you sing it, you go, gioia bella, gioia bella. And then those ends can be long. Non tardar, tardar.
Non tardar, gioia bella.
Very beautiful. Do you feel that connection to the breath?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And if you run out of breath for me right now, I don't care. What I want you to do is not hold to try to make it. And if you have to breathe, you have to breathe. But I want you to be connected to your breath the whole time when you sing it. Davia.
Non tardar, gioia bella.
Now, can you smile while you sing it?
Oh.
See, like that smile, that's so beautiful.
Okay.
Exhale first. Exhale first. Breathe and sing.
Non tardar, gioia
That's so beautiful. That gave me chills. That's really beautiful. And to me, if it comes from a place of joy and you sing it in that way, and then technically with the breath underneath it, you'll get what you want. How does that feel to sing like that?
Natural.
Yeah, right. Like, that's what we fight in opera all the time, right? Is that it just sounds like it's put on in a way that it can feel, in classical music, it can feel like it's artificial. And our job as musicians in classical music is to make it feel and sound as natural as we can.
What do you mean by artificial?
Well, even that sort of vibrato full sound that we make is classical, or that you make is I don't make that sound. You make that sound because I'm not a singer. But I feel like that's what we fight sometimes. If you're singing words, but you're singing it in this operatic way, our job as artists is to convince the audience that we're being as authentic as possible while we sing in this way that's meant to fill huge theaters, right? And for me, singing real vowels and not modifying so much helps you sound more authentic. And then in this way, when you smile and you put yourself in it in that way, and you pronounce the words in a word like joya, that you naturally go joy with a crescendo, and that it happens on the breath, that helps the audience connect to you immediately. Because the idea for me in the theater is that when someone watches you take a breath, they breathe with you. And my most magical moments in the theater, well, not most, but many magical moments for me have only happened while someone is breathing, not while they're singing, because they fill up and they take me on a journey, and then I'm breathing with them every breath. And that for me is the fun of being with someone, like engaged with a performer. And you have that, you can totally do that. But as you continue to study, that's what I would go for, because you have a beautiful voice and this way of singing that is great. Go to Finché l'aria è ancora bruna, il mondo tace. Say the words once.
Finché l'aria è ancora bruna.
It's finché, right? Finché is where finché l'aria è ancora bruna e il mondo tace.
Finché l'aria è ancora bruna.
It's finché, right? Right.
Che l'aria è ancora bruna e il mondo tace.
Yeah, ancora bruna e il mondo tace.
Ancora bruna e il mondo tace.
Bruna il mondo tace.
Bruno e il mondo tace.
Bruna, but bruna il mondo, right. Bruna il mondo tace.
Bruna e il mondo tace.
Good, and make that ah again. If it's bruna, try to put the ah where the u was. So not bruna, but bruna.
Bruna e il mondo tace.
Good. And so just as you're saying that ah vowel, try to not get your jaw involved.
Okay.
It looks like bruna, bruna.
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 That's it. That's so beautiful. Bruna il mondo tace.
Bruna e il mondo tace.
Good. So you don't get, because na is not stressed, right? It's bruna. So it's not bruna. It's bruna il mondo tace.
Bruna e il mondo tace.
Il mondo tace.
Bruna e il mondo tace.
That's very good. Tace, tace.
Tace.
That's it. Finché la.
Sorry, I want to write this down. Okay.
Perfect.
You said finché.
Finché, yeah. Finché l'aria è ancora.
Finché l'aria è ancora bruna
Bruna il mondo. Bruna il mondo.
Bruna. Okay.
Yeah.
Finché l'aria è ancora bruna il mondo tace.
That's beautiful. Now, exhale first. Get a really good breath and sing that again.
Finché l'aria è ancora bruna il mondo tace.
Now that is wildly different. That is so beautiful. It's all connected. It's on the breath, and it's hooked in the right way. I love that. So continue in this way. Just take it apart, exhale, breathe in, and say the words a lot so you're ready to go. But I'm excited to see what happens to you. Where are you going to go next year? Do you know yet?
I think I decided on Montclair.
Oh, Montclair is so great. I have so many friends there that are working and teaching. You'll be in great hands, and I can't wait to see what you do. It's a real pleasure to hear you. Brava.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Oh, my pleasure in every way.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, last but not least, we have Lizzie.
Hello. Hello?
Uh-oh. Hello.
Hello?
There you are. Excellent. I can see you. Fantastic.
Great. Okay. Hi.
Hi. It's so nice to meet you. Tell me about you. Where are you singing from today?
I'm also from Brooklyn, New York.
What? 3 people from Brooklyn? I love it. How'd you start singing?
I'm going to be singing Batti Batti o bel mazzetto from Don Giovanni by Mozart.
Excellent. And how did you start singing? Did you always sing as a kid, or were you?
Yeah, I started singing as a kid, and I was, involved in little shows and just, TV shows and stuff like that. But I professionally started singing with a teacher when I was 7. And
amazing.
I've been
awesome. So what is your plan for next year?
I'm not sure 100%, but I think I set my heart to going to Rutgers University.
Nice. Rutgers is awesome. So many great people there too. Well, good. Let's give it a go. I can't wait to hear you.
Vien qui, sfoccati, ammazzami, fa tutto di me quel che ti piace, ma poi, masetto mio, ma poi fa pace. Batti, batti, oh bel masetto, la tua nuovera zernina, starò qui con mia Nina, le tue botte ad aspettar. Batti, batti, la tua zernina, starò qui, le tue botte ad aspettar. Lascerò straziare crine, lascerò cavarmi gli occhi e le tue mani, poi saprò baciar, baciar, saprò baciar. Batti, batti, oh bel masetto, la tua povera zernina, starò qui con mia Nina, le tue botte ad aspettar. Oh bel masetto, batti, batti, starò qui, le tue botte ad aspettar. Lo vedo, non hai cuore, non hai cuore, lo vedo, non hai cuore. Pace, pace, vita mia, pace, pace, oh vita mia, e contenti l'allegria, notte ti vogliamo passar, notte ti vogliamo passar, notte ti vogliamo passar, notte ti vogliamo passar. Pace, pace, oh vita mia, pace, pace, oh vita mia, incontenti d'allegria, notte ti vogliamo passar. passar, sì, 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 sì. Tutti ti vogliamo passar, sì, 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 sì. Tutti ti vogliamo passar, vogliamo passar, vogliamo passar.
Bravo, that's so beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
Just gorgeous. Yeah, you have a beautiful voice. You all have such beautiful voices. This is like very, very high level for this class. It's really wonderful. Tell me about this aria. Like, tell me about Zerlina. What is she doing here?
Well, this is happening on her wedding day with Mazzetto, and there's this other person involved on Giovanni, which was known to, be really charming. And he managed to persuade her and to seduce her, and her fiance, Zerlina's fiance, catches her with him, and he now starts off the aria by saying, she's being a little manipulative, in my opinion, because she goes, "Oh, how dare you?" And then she goes to tell him to basically beat her up and to get it over with. And she's telling him, "Oh, do whatever you want to me, beat me up, hit me, gouge my eyes out, everything you want to do. But then later, let's make peace with each other."
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's an apology thing. I mean, in whatever way it happens, but it's like, a soap opera. It's like Days of Our Lives happens, and this is what it is. Like, oh, I did that, whoops. But I still want to be with you. And I'm a good person, and I made a mistake, and it's, again, these are all, the beauty of opera is that it's all the emotions or situations that people can imagine or that they've been in. Maybe you've cheated on someone, and maybe you wanted to be with the person that you cheated on again. Like, maybe that's something that happens, and it's just life happening in the way that it is. So when you started, it's really the only time in the show that she's not like super smiley. But then by the time she gets to Pace Pace, it's so joyful. It's like, no, you know what? We're going to be okay. Please. Like, I still love you. I'm going to show you how beautiful my heart is. But basically it's like, forgive me, like beat me, but like, please forgive me. Right? Yes. So when you started, in your most beautiful apologetic tone, that's what I would do. Start. Very good. So when you have bel mazzetto, like opening, right? So it's in bel mazzetto, and you say it twice, like batti batti bel. So I'd make the second vowel a little bit longer, so it's even more like, even if in your mind you think like forgive me instead of be, because that's not, you're wanting him to forgive you, right? Yeah. That's it. So batti batti bel. Very good. So matti matti. Make the second ah even longer if you can. You feel that? Yes. That's very beautiful. And then all of a sudden for me, I start to understand the words and what you want. And they say, not to a poor Zerlina. Right, one more time. Very good. Do I continue? That's very good. So, la tua povera Zerlina, right? La tua povera. La tua povera Zerlina. And when you say it, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Zerlina. Can you roll those eyes? Zerlina. That was very beautiful.
Do I sing it, or do I say the Zerlina?
Just say it once and then sing it.
Zerlina.
Good. And make sure you go all the way. Zerlina. So one thing to think about in Italian as you move forward is the more you can make consonants in the shapes of vowels, the cleaner your legato will be. So the minute you make the R. Make the R already in the E space instead of waiting for the E until you make the L. Zerlina.
Zerlina.
Do you feel that? And all of a sudden you're in the position, and then you send the air through and you'll make the legato. La tua povera.
La tua povera Zerlina.
And again, and that's very beautiful. And now make a real E, not like you, but Zerlina, like a nice bright E vowel. Let's see what happens. Very beautiful.
La tua povera Zerlina.
Good. Zerlina, Zerlina.
Zerlina.
Good. And again, the minute you roll those R's, go into that space, but send the air. Exhale first. Breathe in and sing.
La tua povera Zerlina.
Very good. Zerlina. And the L can be short. Zerlina.
Zerlina.
And send the air. Very good. So exhale first.
Zerlina.
That's very beautiful. You feel that? Like again, you're on the breath immediately when you start.
Mm-hmm.
Just for me, what I love, that is so easy for you. It's sickening how easy it is for you. Like it causes you no trouble. When you get to that, be sure you always also send the air all the way through it, so you'll make even more impact. You go vogliam. Do the first one. Go maybe from notte di vogliam passare. Notte di.
Notte di vogliam passare.
Very good to sing. Oh, no. Exhale first and just go. Yeah. Very beautiful. And now think about crescendoing all the way through it. Exactly. And you get to that, and then all of a sudden you can make it happen. It is such a pleasure to hear you sing. Thank you so much for singing for me today. You have all been amazing. I'm so appreciative for the opportunity to get to hear you all and work with you.
Thank you.
This has been
awesome.
Incredible. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We can maybe take just a few minutes for questions if anyone has any. Otherwise, if nobody has any, I'll let you guys kind of give your last words. But does anybody have any questions for Craig or Linda about the program, about them? Okay, great.
I have to make one correction. I said the wrong thing before. It's Johnny Hartman and John Coltrane. And I would recommend that everyone listen to this album like immediately.
Wonderful. Great. Well, Craig, Linda, do either of you have anything you want to leave with our participants?
I do too. Craig, you go first.
No, you go first.
Okay. I just want to say thank you, Craig. I think all of us at Schmidt Vocal Arts, we really are so thankful to be able to work with wonderful artists like you. And we can't wait for the summer. And for all of the people in the class who haven't participated yet, please look at our website, schmidtvocalarts.org. For all of our alumni, please stay connected. We want to be a part of your careers. So keep in touch. Craig.
Perfect. Thank you, Linda. And thank you for all you do for young singers. And to all of you, we're in such a funny time. I just want to say to all of you, bravo for continuing to work in the past 14 months. It's been hard for a lot of people to find motivation and possibilities to do it. And to all of you who are out there working every day, trying to make this happen, we need you in the arts. We need your voices. We need your energy. And I'm so appreciative of that. Keep at it. It's a wonderful life, this life in the arts. If that's truly what you want to do, just go after it. And thank you all for your beautiful work today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of our participants. Thank you to Craig and Linda again. And we will see you hopefully continuing throughout the day. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Bye.